Was it written in the stars? The new moon of December 2025 was in Sagittarius and formed a square to the solar eclipse that started everything in motion. This wasn't a random alignment, it was a direct reactivation of the September eclipse that was conjunct Nancy's natal Neptune. Venus and Mars were conjunct the December new moon, intensifying the energy and focusing it towards action. Together, these planets formed a powerful configuration, all pressing against Nancy's natal Neptune at 29 degrees Virgo in the 8th house of transformation and mutual resources. At the same time, Saturn and Neptune had both stationed direct and were now moving forward in Pisces in Nancy's second house of money and values. Transiting Neptune at 29 degrees Pisces, the anaretic degree, was nearly an exact opposition to Nancy's natal Neptune within minutes, creating a precise and highly sensitive trigger point. The anaretic degree signals urgency, critical events, and a closing of a cycle. It is the final breath, marking major conclusions and the sense that something can no longer wait. This placed immense pressure on that original eclipse activation while also forming an inconjunct to Nancy's natal Uranus in the 4th house, indicating instability and sudden shifts in the home environment. This wasn't just activation anymore. This was escalation. By January 10th, the last quarter moon marked a critical turning point in that cycle. This phase represents pressure, adjustment, and decisive action when something that has been building can no longer remain hidden and movement becomes inevitable. Then came January 11th. The question is, why that night? But astrologically, this moment didn't happen in isolation. It occurred at a precise point in the cycle that had been building for months. On February 13th, investigators asked Nancy's neighbors to review their surveillance camera for that night between 9 p.m. and midnight. I break that down in my video, Nancy Guthrie, Why January 11th Matters. What began with the eclipse and intensified through December reaches a critical turning point with the January new moon. There's another critical layer to the January new moon. It wasn't just in Nancy's 12th house. It was conjunct her natal sun. Whenever a new moon aligns with the sun in a natal chart, it's the beginning of a powerful new cycle, one that unfolds at a deeply personal level, a fated event. But in this case, that event was building in the 12th house, something being initiated behind the scenes, in the dark. In astrology, the 12th house is linked to hidden influences, hidden enemies, and subterfuge. I'll be covering this in my next video, The January New Moon, What Was Hidden?